Riley Fenoff. Danville High School. Riley Fenoff. They say he's just a kid from Danville, but he's also the school's heart and soul, and one of the top runners in Vermont and New England. Our outdoor track and field player of the year last spring won the distance running Triple Crown at the Division IV championship meet, outdueling rival Gannon McKieran of Proctor in the 800, 1500, and 3000 meters. He also broke his own Division IV record in the 800 at New England Regionals and at the Essex Qualifier, smashed the Division IV record in the 1500, and broke 2 minutes in the 800. In the fall, our three-time reigning cross-country runner of the year ran to second place at New England's, earning the best boys finish there since U32's Mint Hank won it in 2001. Fenoff, who will run track and cross-country for Division II Franklin Pierce University in the fall, also took fourth place at the Division I state championship, won the small school division at the Manchester Invite, claimed the Mountain League Division Championship, and re-broke his course record at St. Johnsbury Academy. In the winter, Fenoff brought his energy and toughness to the basketball court, where he earned Mountain Division Co-Player of the Year honors in helping Danville to the Division IV title game. A VBCA All-Star who also reached the 1,000-point career scoring mark, the relentless forward averaged 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 assists per game.
Some people at the academy refer to me as Mr. Danville because I'm always trying to promote Danville. Like, I'll go to their practices and stuff and have a Danville stuff on. Usually this is one of the few days where I'm not actually wearing Danville gear.
You know, it would have been awfully easy to just, even without transferring schools, just simply run with the St. J team and wear a St. J jersey while he was running, and he didn't want that. He was and not because he had any dislike for them or in fact quite fond of him, you know, just wanted to represent Danville.
Every time we've done anything, whether it be basketball, whether it be track, whether it be cross country, he's proud to have that Danville name on his chest. He could have had St. Johnsbury Academy on his chest. He chose not to. He chose to stay in this town. He's chosen to represent Danville. And it comes about, as a parent, you walk to Marty's first stop in the morning to pick up your newspaper, and you have all of these parents and grandparents that are sitting outside reading their newspaper, and to have them stop you and say, "I'm so proud to see Riley in the newspaper again today." It's just a huge accomplishment that he has put his Danville community at the top of the list.
How many three-pointers did you hit in high school? Not very many, but what does it mean to be a 1,000-point scorer without that in your arsenal?
It's kind of interesting because in real games, I only made 1 3. It was at People's, and then I made 1 in the North-South game, and then 1 in the alumni game, but those 2 don't count.
Those don't count.
But, so I made that 1 3, which I only shot 3 threes in my whole career anyway, but I was actually hoping to get my 1,000 points without scoring a 3, so I could say that I was the only person, or one of the only people to score 1,000 points on just layups and foul shots, because that'd been pretty funny. But I thought it was kind of cool because everybody always talks about how much of a trash shooter I am, which I am because I'm a terrible shooter. But just to get it off layups is kind of impressive in jump shots.
Explain how motocross led to your running.
So motocross, you remember when I was little, I was like big into motocross. That was the biggest part of my life in terms of sports. And then when I broke my shoulder, there was really nothing else I could do to train. So to stay in shape, I started running, and then we had the Redneck Road Race that Miss Boucher put on, and then I ended up taking 3rd out of that.
Found out you're actually okay running?
Everybody was like, what the heck just happened?
How competitive am I as a player?
Competitive, I would say sometimes more competitive than what the body can actually accomplish.
You were a wild, crazy child. From the moment that you started walking, you just took off and never stopped.
Riley's fire on the court is kind of unparalleled with most anybody I've ever coached. He doesn't know when to stop. And early on, that got him in a little bit of trouble at times. But just an endless competitive spirit. Like, he wants to win everything he does. Well, I think Riley kind of sets the bar. You know, Riley is the bar when it comes to so many things in our school. The way he behaves, the way he, honestly, the way he, carries himself with pride.
I'm definitely proud of everything that he has accomplished in these last 4 years, but most of all, how important the Danville community is to him. Because that is definitely something that he's been proud of himself and as parents, and knowing that he's leaving this school with such a legacy behind him, it's fantastic.